Hi everyone, Zoltan here, and this weekend I will test the Q6600. So right now I'm running 3D Mark 2000 and the configurations changed a little. Now I have two DDR2 memory running in a dual channel, and these are 800 MHz RAM, but they are only running at 680 because of the motherboard limitations. So it's set to 667, and because of the overclock it's running at 680 MHz. So the dual channel really improved the performance. I was testing with the Pentium D, and the Oblivion scores just increased like from 32 to 37, and also the same in Skyrim. And let me see the scores here. Okay, and Crisis 45 to similar. Okay, so finally with the Pentium D, I'm having it here. I should clean it. So this is the Pentium D 915. I was able to stably run all the tests and games at 3.36 GHz, and I was having an Oblivion 37, Skyrim 38, and Fallout, Prey, and Crisis. But I have to say that all the games were laggy. Sometimes the frame dropped to 10 and then just went back to these scores around this. So the whole system was quite unstable, more unstable than it was with the Pentium 4 at 3.6. The other motherboard, the 478 motherboard, was much better. This one, it was slow but stable, and I loved it. So I expected the issue here is the motherboard. It's a little bit blurry right now. Okay, I fixed it. So, but after switching to the Q6600, the system's stable. And Oblivion, the frame rates went up from 37 to 58, and it's really great. Also, a small increase in Skyrim, maybe not a big one, but it's much more stable. I think it's GPU limited. And also in Fallout from 49 to 54, and Prey, I think it's GPU limit again, and in Crisis also, but the gameplay is much smoother. So with the Pentium D it was just too laggy, frame drops and so on. And Oblivion is extremely fluid now. It's really good to play it. Skyrim's a bit laggy, even setting everything to the lowest 800 by 600, it's still not real playable because of the 600 GT. It's not that fast GPU for the modern games, but for Oblivion it's good. I can run at the high settings around 60 FPS. It's really good. If you're looking at the sky or the floor, you get 140, while with the Pentium D you had only 72, so it's really great. Also, the 3D Mark scores were not improved too much. So with the Pentium D I had like 3200, and with the quad core CPU I have 3400, so just 200 in score. It's a really small difference, but the CPU score increased a lot from 1700 to 3600, and it's really good. I have to tell that in this motherboard, the FSB really reduced with the core 4-core processor to like by 5%. So it was running, even if it's a 2.4 GHz processor, it was running at 2.3 by default. Yeah, it's a small reduction, and I tried to do some overclocking. It's now overclocked. The maximum I was able to boot Windows XP with is 2.44 GHz. So it's 2.4 GHz processor running at 2.44. It's almost nothing. But from 2.3 It's increased the 3D Mark 2006 CPU score by 200, so from 3600 to 3800. And a little, the temperatures are around, tested with the burn test, running and stressing all 4 cores. It's running between 35 and 40 Celsius. So yeah, it's really good. It's running cold, even with the stock Intel cooler, the one coming with the Pentium D. So okay, I will test the games with the overclocked CPU if there is a small difference or not, and the other CPU I will test after this is the E6700, basically clocked at 2.66. It shouldn't have the reduction with the FSB, and I hope it will be more overclockable, and yeah, I hope it will perform better in these old games. Unfortunately, I can't test any new game because this GPU is not supporting DirectX 10 or DirectX 11. And the other card I was testing, the HD 4890, which would be really good just only for DirectX 10 games, but much faster GPU is not working really well in this motherboard because of the 4-speed PCIe Plus slot. It's even making games worse. So in Oblivion I had only 15 frames per second. It's horrible, but it was playable in the Crysis. So with this graphics card, Crysis can run at 4 or 5 frames per second with the high settings. So these scores are with low settings. Okay, so it's not a real great GPU. So that's it for now, and I'm coming back with the Core 2 Duo next time. So thank you so much for watching, and please like if you liked it. Bye bye.